want a yak. This is almost enclosed. It'll be ready for chickens in a moment. This is definitely going to take them a while to get it all inside. Like, every stack is more than what they're carrying. Silverware, can you haul? I really do want some of them to be doing certain stuff, but I also really need this done more than anything. Also, we have a few more skins, so I might be able to make another one of that. What other kind of beds we've got? There's plain leather and light leather now. All right, how many beds is this? Not cats, beds, 10. All right, a couple of the people are couples. That's at least, hopefully, 5 couples set. I need lights in here too. We're also going to need power. So while I don't really have a problem with, say, electricity coming straight down from here, I did want like any electrical stuff to be like right smushed up in the corner of the map. Production. At the moment, I can only do turbines. Not the greatest option. But whatever. I was gonna do like this. Actually, I don't know if you can have overlapping. I'm guessing you can. Just never even thought about it. I only do like back to back. I just don't really overlap the front. Immediately get me 4. Won't obviously be able to put them in that spot, but whatever. Might be able to put it there. Yeah. I already hate this. I don't know if she's coming out to do stuff, but I'm like looking at my design and I'm like, I hate every second of it. I would rather have solar shoved up in there, which is going to have to be the first thing I probably research storage, which I don't have a table for yet, but I'm getting there. Okay, we've got a couple of beds. I am going to need power to come through here. Whether they like it or not, shove it down there. Yeah. Orders, just get rid of everything in that space. I mean, they will do some of it. It's just some of it they won't, and I know that much. Okay, if you're gonna do that, we can have a standing lamp like up about here. Might be bright enough for them to do stuff. We're gonna need to extend this power down. Oh yeah, that air conditioner doesn't have any power. Duh. And I'll make another copy. You're gonna need light there, and you're gonna want light there, at least. A visitor? Jonathan John Medcalf. He has stuff to trade. Oh, sweet. Now, from memory, Seahorse and Une Sun used to be my traders. She's got 14. She's got 13. What are the new people like? 12. So Corpsey could trade. 13. Cyprus is pretty high up. Oh. Silverware. Fucking hell. I'm not even going to bother to look at the other ones. That's pretty high. I'm hoping that some of this area gets sown, so we get some rice. That has been fantastic. But they didn't do more in the center, but I mean, they're getting there. That's his egg. It's only got about a day left. I hope it's at least female so that we get chickens, or otherwise this will be like pretty funny. Not sure where Acosta is doing, but can you pull that out of there? Get you guys back to moving stuff. I don't know how much they can carry per time, but I feel like it's only like maybe 25 or so, depending on the person. He's going to do a trade, I think. I don't know. Silverware was. Did I disrupt silverware? Yeah, I did. What's the trading guy? Okay. So that rifle got really, really bad sitting out in the rain and the water. That's basically shit. I don't want to sell it, but I also know a gun is a gun in this game. We'll take your food, your medical. What can I sell you? I guess you'd want money? Just money. I've got money. All right. I'm so used to trading things. Where's this gun? Somebody can take it. I mean, I wouldn't be able to. He could probably grab it. Not a good quality gun now that everybody's left it out there, but I mean, it is what it is. I'll probably end up losing a lot of these resources just because they are sitting outside. I don't know if I'll have enough steel to make both of these. I don't think I do. Unless I dig up some. I love how sometimes they'll dig out stuff, but then they won't actually take it anywhere. I've got... What are those blocks I saw them dig up? What are these? Marble. I could put marble flooring in here. I'm pretty certain I'll probably keep this floor. I mean, eventually I might want it to be something different, but it'll bring up the room a lot. Like I said, as always, it's not really a priority. But at the same time, I have the stuff. I have it literally just sitting around. I might as well just throw it down. Right, everybody's having a rest, but I'm just going to try to get everybody to just keep bringing in stuff. The more they bring inside, the more we save, the more likely we'll actually have these resources for later. I actually do wonder how much they can pick up, because that's like 861. I think it matters by the person though. 786. I'm not sure how much that was, to be honest. I know everybody wants to sleep. I just can't let them. I think it is about 75 that they can pick up at a time. Give or take. Which is quite a fair few trips. Oh yeah, people are starting to build floors and chop down trees and all sorts of shit. I take it Nina is incapable of carrying stuff. But yeah. I don't know what that noise is. Who the fuck is working? That's who's making the fucking noise. I'm looking around, I'm like, the fuck is that noise? For me, at least, it's very loud when it's zoomed in. Oh man, it takes forever to bring it all in. Like, I'm glad at least that next season is summer. Every single package survival meal that they get into storage before it expires is going to literally be life-saving. It's just so tedious. And the roof is collapsing. Why? Is it maybe due to the fact that you guys haven't thought about putting up another one of these things? Also, I was going to like make that even. Where is it to it? Probably about there. More. Alright. Hey, Nikki. I've started a new colony. No, that's definitely not going to be the most apparent thing straight off the bat. I killed my other colony this morning. Yeah, they would not stop. I'm going to zoom out because it's so loud. They would not stop tantruming, so I revoked all medical privileges and just let them have at. And literally, I didn't have to intervene much beyond the occasional person trying to give up and leave. And I wanted them to wait it out. And the funniest thing is, the guy in all black arrived, and then he got killed by a pack of muffaloes that were rampaging on the map, which was super funny because he could have survived. You going out to trivia night? I know a few people that do that. It's not really my thing, but I hear a lot of people enjoy it. Well, yeah, no, if you're good at trivia, that's pretty cool. I used to have some friends that were really super into it, but they were like hardcore into it, like into the, like if people, oh, for God's sake, maybe put the roof up. The friend scene one. Oh. Why is that collapsing though? It shouldn't be. It should be quite solid. Don't, where's roofs? Yeah, all of this should be quite solid. This is up. This is supporting that much space. Is it the center area that needs it? Maybe. I know I can't put that in the exact right spot, but I could slap on here. Maybe that's the issue. Weeks, can you just build that? Funny enough, like, what you call it? Friends was a thing that used to be on, like, on TV and stuff like that, but I never really, like, bothered to watch it. It was not really something that interests me. At least back when it was on TV. And now that it's like a few years older, it's a little too cringy for me to sit through. But it would be like one of those super popular genres where, like, if you've watched it, you'd basically be like a super fan about it. What other kind of beds can we make? I imagine we should be able to make a second set of bird skin ones. And maybe plain leather. Oh yeah, well that makes it even better if you finished it recently. That's almost cheating, Nikki. You're too fresh with your knowledge. Actually, I probably need cloth for those tables, don't I? Yeah, I do. Pretty much. You just walk in there with your wall hacks on. That's all it is. I feel like I'm forever telling these people to haul all these like boxes and stuff in. But at the same time, I have to. Oh yeah. Well, hopefully things start to improve. The hospitals asked me to stop taking the medicine that's comatosing me. They're all like, yeah, every medical professional in the building can't find any cases ever existing of people sleeping as a direct response to medicine. Although he did say something about a reaction between medicines. He did slip up that, so maybe it is a reaction to medicines happening or not. I only find out in a couple of weeks. I'll either be super tired in a couple of weeks' time, or I'll be back to myself. And it would be really nice to be back to myself. Although in 2 weeks' time, I also have to start the other new medicine, which, from memory, does, what is it? It's the chemo drug repurpose. So I'll have like really sensitive immune system for a bit. at least until my body can adjust to it, is my knowledge of it. That's kind of like one thing that's kind of undesirable about it, is like, yeah, I'll have a weak immune system and stuff, but like the way my body reacted to this medicine, I was so sensitive to it. I have like various piercings and stuff like that that are years old, and they all just got infected. And I got other normal infections that happen when you take steroids as well. And yeah, it was just delightful. And they're like, "Oh, your liver is like ultra processing this," and I'm like, "Yep." They're like, "There's nothing wrong with your liver," and I'm like, "Yep, it's one of the few things that's not wrong with me." It apparently works. It works hard, apparently. I also do have to go and get a whole bunch of new blood tests too. So that's going to suck. And the good thing is I've been taking enough iron, and I did try to eat some kangaroo meat recently to keep my iron up a bit higher. So I should be okay with taking it. The funny thing is, the way they explained it was really quite cool. Is when you get blood tests done. Now, nobody's ever explained this to me, right? And every time I go get my blood taken, the same thought occurs when they take out like 8 vials, right? Or 8. I think the last one was 14. Anyway, the whole point is your mind immediately goes to, oh, that's so much blood, I'm going to be down like a whole quart today and awful and stuff. And what it actually is, it's actually only about 700 mils or something like that. So it's about a large drink bottle of blood, which in like your 5 liters of blood actually isn't that much. Like, it's a lot, but it's not that much. Like, you can still function quite well. It was just interesting to learn. But the funny thing is, like, I'm still a needle fainter, which is hilarious since I've got like, I think it's 14 or 16 piercings total. So, by the way, I think my 5th and 6th piercing I did faint on. I think I fainted on the 5th, and I had to like regain enough consciousness for them to do the 6th, or otherwise they weren't gonna do it. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, follow the master when it's drafted. Got a mad hair, so they'll attack that when it gets in here anyway. I'm hoping this chicken hatches soon. It's like, it's almost there. I brought in 10 eggs. I only found 1. I think something ate it. I see this medicine peeking out here. You guys that are all like lounging around. I know everybody wants to rest, needs to rest, but I really need you guys to just keep on this for a while. Look, there's a hair right there. You guys will attack it. Tofu's on it. Great shot, Tofu. Look, Shizuka's running. I haven't seen one run for ages. I haven't had so many pacifists. Right, it's down to 33%. Surprisingly, I think the food's actually holding out better than the medicine is. I said I am getting there. It's just taking forever. Some of these are only down to about 100 stack. It's really nice. And the thing is, while they're outside, you get wild animals and your pets and everything just come over and eat it. They're not really supposed to, but they do. So you can lose extra food that way as well. At the moment, we've got 14.5 grand in survival packs inside, which literally could be the difference over winter. I just need to get the rest inside until they're almost at the point of deteriorating. Alright, how much we got outside? Outside, I said. got 1,000 outside, and we've got about 8 grand outside of food. All right, keep on. Wait, the chicken hatched. Oh my god, I heard it, I heard it. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh fuck, it was a male. Of course it's a male. Oh man. That's a shame. That's a little bit sad because of all the chickens I possibly could have had, I brought in 10. I got 1, and it's a male. Like, we could have at least had egg production if it had been female. But what it does mean is that all I have to do is buy females, and then we'd be good. That's a little unlucky, to be fair. Alright, at least the lights and stuff are working. They are working on the beds, it's just this is so much more important. I wonder where that chicken went. I should say rooster, because it's a rooster, right? I can't see it. It's either down to sleep or something. It's not like on my list either. So where the fuck is it? Hold up a second. There it is. No, don't hunt it. Just tame it. Who can do taming? Who's got animals? Plants. You've got a little bit of animals. Maybe you could tame it. I can't believe it's a wild chicken at that. What's rotted away? Bear meat. Why? Not refrigerated. Not enough power? Yeah, okay. Alright, that was the other thing I needed, was like a battery, but I don't think I can make them yet. Alright, so these will be inside and they won't deteriorate. Same with that. But the meat and stuff will be. But the only reason why I'm going so hard on the meat is so that I can get leathers. I need him to get leathers like nothing so we can build beds and stuff. Alright, we're nearly there. I don't remember E doesn't pick up anything. Alright, we're down to the last bits on some of the piles, thank God. Some of these piles would be a lot bigger though. Oh, nearly there. I keep saying that. I'm mostly trying to like make myself feel better about this. I still can't believe that that thing's wild. Like, it's not automatically just a pet. Like, that kind of pisses me off a little bit. I know a lot of my streaming has been RimWorld lately, but I think until I kind of like wake up from the medication and stuff, it will be for a little while. And you know, I saw you got taken out from under you, so you keep working. Alright, they're nearly there. I know everybody's tired and that they're like recreationally starved, but as soon as we've got it all, then they can take a break. I think I've got like all the other shit. Wait, that's the second chick. That one's male as well. Are there multiple chicks on the server now? There's two. There must have been eggs somewhere else, but they're both male, which is fucking hilarious. So if we've got two eggs, there's a good chance there may have been more. I really hope that there was more. That should be the last of the medicine, realistically. Holy hell, these piles are getting smaller and smaller by the minute. Okay, all the medicine looks like it's gone inside. The only thing is I haven't checked like around the map for making sure that there's not like strange locations and shit. She's currently hauling. While they do that, I'll just quickly look around. So there's one thing I didn't do was sometimes you have usually there's crash landed ship, which I didn't see. Yeah, that's unusual. Usually you can get extra steel from it. That's really odd. I think that's steel there, and this is definitely steel. Alright. Alright, everybody's obviously stopped what they're doing, but we've got a few more piles to go. It's almost morning too. I really hope I find more chicks. There's only two of them. Okay, this is actually pretty good. They're almost fucking finished. Getting down to a point where I can't like set people to pick it up because other people are like in the way. Okay, last couple of packages are getting picked up, thank God. Corpsey should be the last one to pick up something. I hope. 36, that should be it. Okay, well there's a small pen anyway if I manage to get these couple of chicks. Taming's underway. Dodsworth is taming something. Corpsey's on his way in. I don't know who is picking that up. Chimpanzee, he's on his way in. Alright, Chimpanzee will be the last one to grab something. I think that'll be everything. Okay, fantastic. Alright, let's make this place pretty. Let's run a couple of large statues. I've got two of those. Let's shove a couple of statues down in here. Let's say right beside the chess table. That'll make it pretty. Weird looking one. These couple of ones look like little people. Sit there. And I'll bring one of these things down. No, it's not going to be quite centered, but about there, I think. Yeah, pretty good. I should be able to recenter this thing too soon, since I'm bringing this down here. What's up? New face? This thing needs to move. And that'll fit perfectly there, but I kind of want it about there. That'll do. I have a few more of those I can put down. I really need to save it though. Save for a while. Right at the beginning. Okay, so they should be cutting all the wood. Finally got all the food inside. That would be blocking that. Can you cut? You can't. You? No. Tofu could, couldn't he? Yeah, he could. Okay, so I think this is getting blocked by those two. I'll need to cut as well. I think maybe that one as well. You can do cutting, and you can't. You can. Okay, so that will get rid of that. Oh, that's no mind. This is unfortunately English only channel. I don't speak other languages. I've tried to learn other languages. I have. And why did I put those both facing the same way? No, it doesn't matter. But I suck at learning other languages. Oh no, they're going to do that. I don't want to do that. Cancel that. No. Okay, it's obviously going to pull that anyway.